All right, welcome everybody to Thursday night's Heart and Body Naturals product information call. Do a screen share real quick and just tell me if you can see my slides okay, Michelle. Somebody give me a thumbs
Yep,
up.
you're good. You're
Okay,
good.
perfect. Okay. Again, welcome to our Thursday night product information call. My name is Landy Martin. I'm a Ruby director and product information trainer here. I absolutely love the products, love talking about them. They do wonders for people. All these ladies on the screen are also part of the Detox Divas, and each Thursday night we do host a product information or educational call just to help you out with understanding how the products work and what they can do. This week we're going to cover how to keep the weight off during the holidays. We always partake, or I know I do, we eat things we normally don't eat, and we drink sometimes, and all this during the holidays, right? So we're going to talk about some of our products that are going to be really helpful for reducing those cravings and, just helping you control those, appetites during the holidays. Before we get started, I do want to introduce you to our CEOs and founders, and that is Ben and Paula Scarcella. And the quick story of how HBN started, if you're new to the company, Ben had he got diagnosed with a rare disease called vasculitis. It's inflammation of the blood vessels. It can attack you in the lungs, the heart, the stomach, the kidneys. It is life-threatening. He was having to go in and out of hospitals for years, and outpatient and drugs and steroids and this and that. Paula called her good friend, Alexandria Brighton, who is a world-renowned formulator of the Brighton Institute. And she actually concocted, if you will, or formulated this flagship product that we now know as the Healing Trilogy, Mind, Body, Soul. And he was able to take this and go into remission with this vasculitis, get off all the medications and all that kind of stuff. He has not had any more flare-ups since he's been taking this on a regular basis. So no medical claims, but an absolutely incredible story. And just so you know how Heart and Body Naturals was born, that's why I like to share that. Next thing I want to share with you is that our quality ingredients start in raw form, whole food, and they're never heated. They're gently blended. We do have the world-renowned formulator, Alexandria. She's also a master herbalist and aromatherapist. So she does all of our essential oils and things like that. Everything's organic, third-party tested. You can rest assured that you're recommending the very best things for yourself, your family, those people you care about, your clients, your friends, okay? With that said, we're not a drug company, so anything we talk about is not designed to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease. The first product, we're going to talk about 6 different products tonight. We're going to talk about how these products help us keep the weight off, okay? Vitality contains powerful antioxidants, healing herbs, and phytonutrients. It's filled with compounds from plants that are going to gently cleanse your digestive system and support your overall health. The ingredients are shown in research to suppress appetite and assist with weight loss. And I can tell you, when I drink this tea, I do have I have to kind of remember to eat, because that's how good it works. It really does make you forget that you're hungry or you don't crave anything. It also contains, why I love this tea so much, it contains anti-cancer ingredients like the green tea, the matcha tea, the cinnamon bark, which assist also in regulating blood sugars and lowering blood cholesterol. And then the ginger root, which also is anti-cancer, but it's a great immune booster, guys. And this time of year, in the holidays, you're around so many more people. It's starting to get cold. And so you need that immune boost. It's also going to have some anti-nausea effects, which is great for detox. When you're detoxing, sometimes you can feel nauseous. This tea is very gentle. I've never felt nauseous on it. And maybe it's because that ginger root is in there. So all the ingredients in here are going to boost metabolism, suppress your appetite, help with your fat burn. What you want to do with this tea in particular is you want to steep it really as long as you can, okay? At least 12 hours. 2 hours does the trick. And I've even just brewed it up and served it to guests in my home. It tastes amazing right away. But the trick is that the longer you steep it, the more medicinal it becomes, okay? It's going to create a phytonutrient-rich cocktail for your cells. So if you put it on at night and get up in the next morning, it's going to be great. The longer these herbs steep, the more vitamins and minerals that you are going to, be able to be extracted into the water. And a lot of people drink water and they feel dehydrated and they feel like they're not getting hydrated. Well, that's because your cells need the nutrients in order to kind of pull the water into the cells. And that's what this tea is going to help you do. Now, It comes in tincture form, as well as we have a new powder, an instant tea, and we trained on that last week. These are essentially going to do a lot of the same things. There's a few different ingredients, but we do have the powder and we have the purity for convenience. It also comes in all of our value packs, our weight loss pack, Love Your Liver box, and you can get these in sample sizes. It retails for $42.95 and it wholesales for $32.95, and it's going to get you that 25 CV. So that's all I have on that. Next product that I'm talking about is Chromium Be Stable. I love this product. I do take this product every day. Chromium is a water-soluble ionic formula. It supports maximum absorption, okay? This is an angstrom mineral like all of our minerals. We've got silver, potassium, iron, all those. They're all in angstrom form. And what that means is that it is absorbed by the cell in the body and it doesn't require digestion. So every cell that it comes in contact with, it is going to go into that cell because it's actually small enough to get inside the cell. Chromium is actually directly involved with carbohydrate, fat, and protein metabolism, and it's required by the body in order to do that. Now, it's known to enhance the action of insulin. Insulin is a hormone that's critical to the metabolism and storage of carbohydrates, fats, and protein in the body. So if you are running a little bit high blood sugars, chromium is going to be great for you. If you're like a type 2, be sure and talk with your practitioner. I'm not giving medical advice, but this goes into your cell and it actually helps pull the blood out of your, pull the glucose out of your cells, out of your blood and into your cells. So because it helps with this, it's going to help balance those blood sugars. And of course, that's going to give you more stable energy. It's also going to help with cravings. Because if you're one of those people like you're hypoglycemic or you're up and down, sometimes you're having cravings, chromium can help with that, okay? So its role in regulating blood sugar, heart health, weight management, and even brain health has been pretty well researched. There's some good documentation out there on this. In studies, people report having fewer fat and sugar cravings and less food intake while they're taking 1,000 milligrams a day of the chromium. And research on chromium also shows that it supports weight loss and it also helps lower adipose tissue in the body. That's just a fancy word for helping lower fat. And chromium deficiency is something that does exist. So you would want to have your blood checked for this, but some symptoms of that, it's going to raise requirements of your insulin if you are deficient in it. And if you're insulin resistant and you're continually eating foods and insulin's going in there, then you might need this to help that insulin work, okay? Because this is going to make insulin work better. Some symptoms of deficiency would be cramps and tiredness in your arms and legs, poor glucose control, obviously like a high A1C, low energy or fatigue, poor skin health, increased high cholesterol, poor memory or concentration, and slower healing after injuries. A lot of type 2 diabetics realize that an injury is not healing, and that's how they kind of realize that their sugars are too high. So watch for those signs, talk to your practitioner. This might be a great supplement to add. You're going to shake it well. You're going to add it under your tongue. And, you can also, children can also take this. This wholesales for $36. You're going to get 30 PV for it, and it retails for $41. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to turn it over to Pearl Director Michelle Marie. Java Slim is made with real Arabica beans, okay? Irish sea moss, which I love. I'll tell you why in a minute. Garcinia Cambogia, green coffee bean extract, and keto-friendly coconut water. Plus, we have 2 patented ingredients in here that are also in our Slimmer Max. We have our Sensorel and our Chrominex 3+, okay? Both of these are patented. They've been studied and shown to suppress appetite. So basically what HBN did is they took the best of Slimmer Max, okay, and added it to a great organic microground coffee. Millions of people drink coffee, guys. This is a great product to introduce to people when you're doing your business because this has, weight loss and coffee, which tons of people are dealing with right now. This is going to help burn fat, metabolism, increase energy, decrease your appetite, reduce your stress levels because you're going to have that ashwagandha in there. It's also going to help stabilize the blood glucose, and that's that chromium in there. Now, because this product, just a word of caution, can lower your blood glucose levels, if you are already taking something like Metformin or insulin, please consult with your doctor before drinking this coffee or taking this product. There's tons of good ingredients in here, guys. I'm only going to mention two that really stand out to me that I love, and that's agave inulin. This contains a super fiber rich with anti-inflammatory and immune system boosting antimicrobial properties that may also act as a prebiotic and support intestinal health. And that is very important, especially when you're trying to lose weight, right? Now, studies show that inulin can help stimulate the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. It's also going to help improve your digestion, immunity, and overall health. So one of the things you might notice when you first start drinking this is you do have to go to the bathroom. Your body will adjust. It's going to get used to that, but that extra fiber and what's in there is going to help with that. And the last ingredient I'm going to talk about is Irish sea moss. Love this ingredient. It's rich in nutrients and minerals to stimulate your metabolism and support your immune system. And studies indicate that sea moss may help reduce body fat by lowering dietary fat absorption, meaning when you eat it, your cells are more resistant to absorbing that fat, and then shrinking existing fat cells. So this is going to increase the breakdown of stored fat and promote fat burning effect of the brown fat tissue, which is the adipose tissue. Now, the biggest reason I love Irish sea moss is that it contains roughly 47 milligrams of iodine per gram. That is a higher percentage than a can of tuna or a glass of milk, and both of those are considered and touted to have, be iodine rich, have a good source of that. So iodine does so many things in your body, you guys. One of the key roles is assisting your thyroid and managing your metabolism and mood. Thyroid issues are on the rise in this society, and Irish sea moss is one of the best ways to get iodine. Retails for $79.95, wholesales for $59.95. It's going to get you 50 points. And I will take over with admitting people. Michelle, thank you so much. I'm going to introduce Miss Michelle Carroll. She is a 70+ K Pearl Director here, a servant leader, an absolute just huge knowledge on the products, you guys. She is so knowledgeable on all of our products. So if you ever have a question, just go to her, bombard her inbox instead of mine. Just kidding. Okay, Michelle, can you unmute yourself? I'll let you.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I can. You have.
Oh, well, Lindy, thank you so much. What an amazing training so far tonight. I'm so grateful for your knowledge on these products that you deliver every single week. I absolutely am grateful for you. You guys, tonight I'm going to talk about Slimmer Max, our protein complete, and body. I'm going to start with the Slimmer. Unlike other weight loss products, Slimmer does not contain laxatives or stimulants. It is made with 9 powerful metabolism boosting superfoods. It's simple, safe, and it works. You guys, with these products, Landy mentioned the Vitality and the Slimmer Max. With these 2 products alone, I've lost over 30 pounds. We really do have amazing plant-based real ingredients, and as I had mentioned, no laxatives or stimulants. Our products work. You want to start with 1 serving of Slimmer in the morning for the first 3 days. If you have a substantial amount of weight to lose, it might be beneficial to drink Slimmer at breakfast and again at lunch. And if you struggle with binge eating at night, you can add in a shot of Mind after dinner. The key to success with Slimmer is consistency and persistency. Some of the benefits of Slimmer that it boosts your metabolism, it helps decrease your cravings, increases energy, it burns fat, it reduces stress, and it stabilizes blood glucose levels. So as Landy had mentioned before, if you're on any kind of medication, you really do want to check with your doctor and keep an eye on your blood sugar levels. There's a lot of really amazing ingredients in here. Organic freeze-dried coconut water, African mango, green coffee, blue agave inulin, Garcinia cambogia, organic mulberry, organic sea buckthorn, Chromanex 3, as Landy had mentioned, in the Java Slim, Irish moss, sensoril, ashwagandha, organic beetroot. You guys, I'm going to cover a few of these because I know everybody's time is valuable. I'm going to start with our sensoril ashwagandha. This is one of my absolute favorite ingredients. Not only is it in the Slimmer Max and the Java Slim, it's also in our Nova coffee. As Landy had mentioned, it's a patented herbal extract from the ashwagandha plant, clinically demonstrated to help control the stress hormone cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels triggered by stress cause problems with sleep, weight gain, appetite, and fatigue. So we need to stop the stress eating and the stress overall. And you can do that with the sensoril. The next is the Irish sea moss. It's rich in nutrients and minerals. It helps stimulate the metabolism and supports the immune system. It helps reduce body fat by lowering dietary fat absorption, reducing the creation of fat cells. It also increases the breakdown of stored fat and promoting the fat burning effect of the brown fat tissue. Another one of my other favorite ingredients in here is the sea buckthorn berry. Scientists in an Australian study believe that omega-7, the rare essential fatty acid abundant in the sea buckthorn oil and other naturally occurring nutrients, signal the brain to not store excess fat from meals. Sea buckthorn berries contain omegas 3, 6, 9, and also the rare omega-7, which is also has very high levels of vitamin A, E, and C, strong antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, and totals out with over 190 bioactive nutrients. There's so many different ways that you can use the Slimmer Max, you guys. You can mix it in water, you can put it in your shake, you can make one of our amazing, like recipes that we have in our detox group. The suggested use is that you mix 1 scoop of Slimmer in 8 ounces of water, ideally 30 minutes before your meals, and that it can be taken up to 3 times a day. A lot of times people are making like the gut punch and stuff, and they're making it by the gallon. And, we have different recipes for those. So if you haven't tried any of those recipes and you're looking for, just to flavor it up a little bit, give it a little bit of change, get with the person that invited you to this call. We have a bunch of really cool, amazing recipes that you can use with the Slimmer Max. This retails for $79.95 and it wholesales for $59.95. So that's a huge savings, and it's 50 CV. The next one I'm going to talk about is body, and this is actually one of my favorites. So it focuses on cardiovascular and arterial, and I absolutely love taking this before, like when I work out. I use it as a pre-workout, and Jaden's doctor actually has him on this too, a very, very small amount because of the beetroot nitrate. So it helps oxygenate the blood. So he takes fulvic in the morning, and because he has higher seizure episodes at night, we incorporate the body because it helps deliver oxygen to the blood. So although it is not yet proven how inflammation directly causes cardiovascular diseases, the medical community agrees that chronic low-grade inflammation is closely linked to all stages of atherosclerosis. It's a disease that underlies heart attack, stroke, and peripheral artery disease. Just 1 serving of body, which you guys, it's not a huge amount. It's like half a teaspoon. It provides powerful nourishment for your cardiovascular system. And it also helps reduce chronic inflammation with our proprietary high nitrate beetroot, which I had mentioned earlier, 10,000 parts per million juice combined with hawthorn berry for maximum nitric oxide delivery. Nitric oxide helps the lining of the blood vessels relax, and that lowers blood pressure. This explains why our customers tell us that with consistent use of body, their doctors are truly lowering their medications. And as I had mentioned before, this is why, we have my son on a very, very small amount of this, is because it's helping oxygenate his blood. So the first one I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to cover a lot of ingredients. I'm going to go over 4 briefly. Beets. Researchers have known for some time that the juice may help lower blood pressure, but in 2010, UK researchers revealed that nitrate is the special ingredient in beetroot, which lowers the blood pressure and may help fight heart disease. Next ingredient, hawthorn berry. Hawthorn berries are used widely as an approved treatment for early stages of heart failure in Europe. According to the University of Maryland, hawthorn berries contain compounds that help dilate blood vessels, prevent damage to blood vessels, and improve blood flow. Amla berry. The Indian gooseberry has been well known to practitioners of Ayurvedic medicine for over 3,000 years. There's growing evidence that the humble amla berry offers nearly legendary powers in healing and preventing atherosclerosis and related cardiovascular disease. It has antioxidant complex. Berries contain particularly high levels of antioxidants known as polyphenols. Increased intake of polyphenols may reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by an impressive 46%, according to the results of the International PREDIMED study. It helps fight heart disease, boost stamina. You can exercise longer. As I had mentioned earlier, I love taking this as a pre-workout. It improves your sexual health. It's a synergistic formula for complete circulation. Some of the other ingredients in here, it has the organic ashwagandha, astragalus root, camu berry, which is high in vitamin C, pomegranate seed juice, So many amazing benefits, you guys. If body isn't in your routine, you definitely need to be taking it, especially if you have any kind of cardiovascular issues. If you work out, seriously, you need to try this. The suggested use for this is adding half a teaspoon to milk, juice, smoothies, basically anything. You could take it as a drink. You can sprinkle it on your favorite food, yogurt, cereal, salad. You can sweeten it to taste with a preferred sweetener. Just shake it up or mix it well, and you can take this up to 2 times daily. I personally like just taking it with a little bit of water. I love the taste of this. It retails for $59.95 and the wholesale is $49.95. And this is 40 CV. The last one that I'm going to cover is one of my favorites, and it's the plant protein and superfood and medicinal mushroom. It's our protein complete. It is a vegan superfood meal replacement bursting with delicious vanilla flavor. It really does taste good, you guys. Like the protein that I was taking before, I could not wait for this protein to come out. The protein that I was taking before, I could not take it with just water. This protein I can seriously take with water, and it tastes amazing. It's plant-based proteins. It has healthy fats, powerful superfoods. Provides more nutrition than you can get from most meals. This is considered as a meal replacement. So a lot of people have asked, can my kids take it? Well, it doesn't have information on the back like Nourish for kids because it's a meal replacement. So we can't tell you not to give your child food and to replace it with this. But for example, for my daughter, she eats great. When she comes home from school, she wants a smoothie for a snack. I toss a scoop in it. She has no idea. She probably just heard me say this though, so don't tell her. So it does help you feel full longer. It nourishes your body with complete healthy combination of pumpkin, brown rice, pea proteins, medicinal mushrooms, coconut milk, kale, chlorella, acai berry, ashwagandha, and so much more. Some of the benefits, immune system support, healthy weight management, healthy blood pressure levels, deeper, more restful sleep, memory, mental clarity, muscle recovery after exercise, and overall happier and more balanced mood. The plant protein blend has as much protein as 2.5 eggs, and the omega fats, which are 3, 6, and 9, has as much as 4 servings of wild salmon. The superfood antioxidants come from the berries, super greens, fruits, roots, and mushrooms. The suggested use for this is mixing 2 scoops with 8 to 12 ounces of water or milk. And it does say refrigerate after opening, but I think Coach Marcus did confirm. So don't be alarmed if you haven't refrigerated, it's okay. I am going to cover 3 of my favorite ingredients from here real quick, because I know Coach Marcus has a call coming up in a few minutes. The first one is the pumpkin protein. Pumpkin is a non-dairy, vegan-friendly, non-legume, nut-friendly, easy-to-digest source of protein. It provides a creamy, smooth texture along with a slightly nutty flavor. Pumpkin contains high levels of nutrients, including vitamin C and vitamin A, that are known to support a healthy immune system. There's actually a really good, I didn't know how amazing pumpkin protein was, how the health benefits. There's PubMed studies out there, guys. If you have not researched pumpkin protein, you need to. The health benefits are endless. The next one is pea protein, which is a naturally vegan, gluten-free, and dairy-free. It contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies cannot create. That's huge. It's also a great source of iron. Research has shown it to be one of the more easily digested proteins, just behind soy protein and chickpeas. Pea protein can aid in muscle growth, weight loss, and heart health. And the last ingredient I'm going to cover tonight is lion's mane mushrooms. There's several different mushrooms in here. One of the ones I absolutely love because it's great for neurological, but so many other things, is the lion's mane. With both culinary and medicinal uses in many Asian countries, lion's mane mushrooms contain bioactive substances that have beneficial effects on the body, especially the brain, heart, and gut. They contain powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. It helps stimulate the growth of brain cells and may relieve mild symptoms of anxiety and depression. And really, guys, lion's mane mushroom is so great for the brain. Like I can't talk about it anymore. We have been using lion's mane for a while. And the fact that they put this in this protein powder, it's so amazing. There's also turmeric in here. There's kelp, there's spirulina in here, goji berry, papaya, shiitake, apple juice, chlorella. there's so many ingredients. We absolutely love this plant-based protein. We use it daily. This retails for $79.95, wholesales $59.95, and it's 50 CV. Thanks, Landy.
Thank you, Michelle. Absolutely knocked it out of the park with all three of those products. You do such a great job. We're so blessed to have you on here as an educator. And I can tell you, I put my retainer back in after having it out for too long, and I was in a ton of pain, so I wasn't eating solid foods most of yesterday and today, and I relied on this complete protein shake, y'all. I was able to work out, do my walks, my exercise, and everything. They really knocked it out of the park with this protein shake, with all the ingredients and everything in there. Now, if anybody has, we have just a couple of minutes. Coach Marcus does a business opportunity call that starts, I believe, at 7:35. So you can jump off here and join that and invite your people if you'd like. But if anybody has a testimony, raise your hand, and I will see that, and we can do that real quick if you have one. Let me go ahead and stop my share so I can see everybody better. Hi, everybody. I see Mr. Seymour. Okay, perfect. I just asked you to unmute. There we go.
Okay, my testimony is about the body. I started taking the body, I think it was last year, once I found out, what it did. And I went into the VA to have my physical for the year last year. And my blood pressure used to be high. I wasn't on medication, but my blood pressure was always like 194, 198. And the lower number was as high as 101 at times. When I had my heart attack, it was like 210/180. I started drinking the body twice a day. I went in to have my physical, and my doctor took my blood pressure 3 times. And I got scared at first. I was like, is there a problem? She turned around and she gave me a high five. She said, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, keep doing it. She had I have a good doctor at the VA, and that's very rare. She had even printed out a plant-based foods for me to start taking. And I told her, when she said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, I pulled out my phone and I went to my back office and I pulled up the product information page on body. I said, this is what I've been drinking every day, twice a day for the last 2 weeks. The first thing she saw was the beetroot powder, organic beetroot powder. And she said, Seymour, this is what's doing it. That's when I found out that it was great for my cardiovascular, because then I'd read up on it like 3 days prior to that. And she said, this is what doing it. That the hawthorn berries, the turmeric, she said, but mainly these beet powders what doing it. She took the papers that she had printed out for me, because I told her, I said, all our products is plant-based. She said, well, I guess you don't need what I had printed out for you. Continue taking what you're taking. And most doctors not going to tell you that, because majority of the time, and I'm not making any medical claims, but if you are healthy, you don't have to go see them. You go see them because you're sick. So they don't want us taking these plant-based products. And if you think about it, y'all see what's behind me, right? An elephant. What does elephant eat? Plants. What does the big, large gorillas eat? Plants. What does rhinoceros eat? Plants. And they are they are the strongest and largest animals in Africa. So this is what our bodies were made to eat. It was plant-based foods. And 3 years ago today, I said yes to James and to the HBN family. I did it not to prove that these products wasn't going to work. I told y'all that several times. I swallowed those words, and I'm thankful today, not only for James and for the HBN family, but for Paula and her husband for introducing HBN to us, because of these products that we are putting in our bodies now. I feel a lot healthier. I had not had to take a nitroglycerin since November of 2019. And it's just amazing. I didn't have to go get my knee replacement because of these products that remove all those inflammations. I'm not limping anymore. My back don't bother me like it was. I'm ecstatic with HBN, and I'm glad that I said yes to it. And I'm glad that I ended up swallowing my words. Back to you guys.
Well, Seymour, we love it. We love you. We love when you give your testimony, because that's what we're all about here, guys, is plants over pills for sure. And on that body, I can tell you, my husband too, was running 160 over 90. And when he started taking the body and the black seed oil, his blood sugar came down to blood pressure, sorry, down to 135 over 80. So with consistent use, you know, you can get results, and that's what we're all about. Love, love, love that testimony. Thank you so much for sharing. We need to go ahead and jump off. So those of you who want can go ahead and jump on over to, did you have something, Cheryl? You have a quick testimony? Oh, okay, you're waving by. Okay, guys, we will see you back here same time next week. Miss Tina Huerman, I believe, is hosting next week, but we'll get it worked out, and we will see you guys there. Until then, thank you so much for joining, and peace out.
Have a great night, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.
Everybody.
Love you guys.